shall we start the session, sir?
Okay, sir. But only some 10 participants are here.
Yes, sir. Shall we wait for another 5 minutes, sir?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. We can start, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir, let me convey welcome address, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Good evening to all respected dignitaries, faculty members, participants, students, and guests. On behalf of the Indian Council of Research and Development (ICRD), in association with SKRGC Academy, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this enlightening one-day seminar on cybersecurity in action, essential tools and techniques for digital protection. In today's digital world, cybersecurity is no longer an option but a necessity. For personal information to organizational data, everything is connected through technology, making digital protection one of the most important responsibility of this time. This seminar has been organized with the objective of creating awareness and providing practical knowledge about cyber threats, online safety, and modern protection techniques. We are truly honored to have with us our esteemed resource person, Dr. T. Sukumar Sir, Professor, Department of CSE, Mohan Babu University, Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, India. Sir's expertise and experience in the field of computer science and cybersecurity will surely guide us towards the better understanding and safer digital practices. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizer, coordinators, and faculty members. Once again, welcome you all to this program. Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the introduction. Good evening, honorable present here. First of all, I would like to thank for the opportunity provided me to share my knowledge with all the participants. So today my agenda is first we'll go with some basic idea. What are the cyber attacks? What is cyber security? How to protect it? And I will go with some of the demonstration of cyber security tools. So this is my today plan. So introduction to cyber security and what are the cyber threats exist and essential security tools and how to protect the network and endpoint and ethical hacking and the penetration testing and how to protect the cloud and the AI security through the AI and best practices and future trends. Right. So I hope the screen is visible. I'm putting in a slideshow. Is it correct? Is it visible for everyone?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay. Just I'm moving to the next slide. Is it visible? Introduction to cybersecurity. Yes. Yes. Right. So now we are all know that how to protect the network, how to protect the data from the digital attacks. Every day we are facing so many problems through the cyber attacks in various format. So they are all mainly focusing on capturing the sensitive information, our financial assets and infrastructure. So how to keep away from this kind of attack? That is very important. And what is the most important of protecting the data in the cyber security world? That is importance is maintain the confidentiality, integrity, availability. That is a CAA triad or CAA triangle. Right. First, let's go with that the basic concept of confidentiality. So confidentiality is that ensure that information is accessed only by the authorized user and remain protected. So very simple example, you can say that password. So main objectives are prevent data leakage, protect sensitive information, restrict unauthorized access. So how to achieve that? So we should maintain the password. It's a simple example. I could say only the authorized person can enter into the particular institution or office, whatever it is, or the person who can log into the system. Only those who are having the password, they can access it. So password protected systems, encryption of files and emails, multi-factor authentication, access control policies, who are all eligible to access it. So what are the threats to confidentiality? Hacking is one of the most dangerous attack in the cybersecurity world, and phishing attacks. Through mails, we will be getting the phishing mails. Once you open the mail or once you reply to the mail, then you will be under the trouble. So you may not able to protect your system or network. And insider threats, data breaches. Someone may try to reveal the password, or someone may try to hack the password. Through the accountability, they may get the benefit of accessing the particular network or system. They can take, they can consume, or they can take all the data which is available in the system or network. So real world example, only authorized bank employees can access customer financial records. Even though the bank employees are having that all kind of provisions, uh, believing that they are not misusing their other accounts. Sometime it may happens, right? Now next moving to the next parameter, integrity. Integrity ensures that data remains accurate. So that suppose if you are ordering the product in Amazon, the parcel is damaged, will you accept it? So we will not accept it. So that is the integrity. So similarly, if someone is sending the mail or someone is sending the data over a network, that should be encapsulated. So others should not may not open the particular packet or particular information or particular cover information. So that should not be modified. So the simple thing is content should not be modified, right? So integrity ensures that data remain accurate, consistent, and unaltered during storage or transmission. So objectives of integrity: prevent unauthorized modification, maintain data accuracy, ensure trustworthiness of information. Right. What are the algorithms are available to maintain the integrity? Hashing algorithms. When you see that mail, you can see that what kind of algorithm they have used to encrypt or encode the particular content, so that our content will be safer. Even in the WhatsApp also, even our Telegram, or whatever the mode of communication, all informations are end-to-end encrypted. That is what you got a message in the WhatsApp also. And digital signatures. Someone is issuing the check in the digital format, or document will be sending from the particular person. So how do you ensure that the particular person is sending the document? So through the digital signature. Digital signature is not like a e-sign. That is, the entire document is prepared and sent by that particular person. So later the person cannot refuse that this document is not sent by me. So that in that way they are
Sir, are you
protecting. Yes.
sir? Are you changing the slide, sir, or
Yeah. That's
showing the
what
first
I
page?
asked in the beginning itself.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is visible, sir. It's
Now
a
it is
syllabus
visible.
slide. Yes, yes.
Okay. Once I put a slideshow, maybe
Okay.
it is not visible. One second. I'll change
Yes, sir.
to slideshow format. And
Okay, sir.
previous slide is visible or not? Previously, I shown
Yes,
that.
sir. It was visible, sir, but the front okay.
Okay. Now I'll put it into slideshow format. I'll share it now.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Yeah, now it is changing. Right, fine.
Yes.
So moving to the hashing integrity algorithms, hashing algorithm, that is SHA, secure hashing algorithm. That 256 is a 256 bit key length for protecting the entire data, entire information. And digital signature, this is normally used by the public key mechanism. You know that RSA algorithm. In the RSA algorithm, we will use the public key mechanism, whereas in the digital signature, we will be using the private key mechanism. So the information is explicitly visible. That is, this document is signed by this person. So what is the purpose of it? That will show the identity of the particular document. Who is the owner of the document? So later, the person cannot refuse it. This content has not been prepared by me, right? So in order to ensure that owner of the particular document, right? So database consistency checks, file integrity monitoring, whatever it is. If someone is trying to modify the metadata of the particular file, metadata in the sense who is the owner of the particular file, on what date the particular file has been created, what time the particular file has been created, so all information. So some of the tools are also available to modify the content, but most probably changing the metadata is a big challenging one, right? So someone may try to open the file and they may modify the file content. That may be possible. So that file integrity monitoring should be checked. Even in our working place also, sometimes if you are leaving the system without logging off, someone may can see the content, or someone may see the mail content, or someone may try to modify the file content. So integrity become failed. Right. What are the threats to integrity? Malware, malicious code, malicious software, and SQL injection attack. I'm going to show the demo on this SQL injection attack. It is a very interesting one. And unauthorized editing and human errors. Right. So that may be a possibility. And real world examples, marks stored in a university database should not be altered by unauthorized person. This when I coming to this real world example, this kind of real scenario happened in the NIT in the northern side. In the North State NIT, one student has modified the fee status of that particular student in the NIT database. So he didn't pay the fees, but later he changed the status of that file to fees paid. So later he found by the NIT management, then immediately he there terminated the student from the studies, suspended. So next one, so we discuss confidentiality, integrity, availability. Now we are moving to the availability. Availability in the sense, suppose when the server is providing a service, that service should be available by 24/7 at all times. That is important, correct? So availability ensures that system, application and data are accessible whenever needed by authorized users. You may try to book the TTD Darshan or IRCTC website or any of the mobile applications also. Sometimes we may try to access that Indian Bank server. Sometimes the server may slow down. So we may not able to access the server. So that is the availability. This is sometimes naturally it may happens, but attackers may intentionally they wanted to suspend the regular activity of the server. So that is the availability. So objectives: ensure uninterrupted service, minimize downtime, supports business continuity. Examples: data backups, disaster recovery plans. In case any natural disaster happens, how they will protect the entire data. Even Google also they are maintaining all our data in maybe in different locations, under the sea, in different places, because something is happened, they are taking backup of all those things in a separate server. So disaster recovery plans also, that is important for maintaining the data. So redundant server, UPS and failover systems, right? So real world example, online banking service should be available for the customers. Threats to availability, DDoS attack, distributed denial of service attack. Intentionally they wanted to stop the service of the particular server. That is why nowadays if you are trying to access any server, they are asking the uh, any captcha, image captcha or word captcha to check whether it is accessed by human or chatbot. So that kind of attacks may happen through the that may categorize under the DDoS attacks. And hardware failures, power outages, and ransomware attacks. Ransomware attacks in the sense someone may send a link by unknowingly. You may click the link on mail, or you may reply to that mail with the some of the keyword. So for example, keyword in the sense maybe love or any of the familiar keyword, they may ask you to reply for it. So when you reply for that, then immediately they will take the complete control of your system. So entire content will be encrypted. You may able to see the file, but you may not able to access it. You may not open, or you may not able to read it, or something may happen. So immediately they will ask some money to transfer to decrypt it. So locking, unlocking mechanism. So that is the ransomware attacks. And current cyber threat landscape, phishing attacks and social engineering. Nowadays we are getting so many messages through SMS or even through WhatsApp or mail. If you are unknowingly, if you are clicking that SMS link, immediately your account will be freezed. You may not able to use your account, or they may withdraw the money from your account, or your account amount will be transferred to their account. So such kind of some advanced mechanisms are there using it. And phishing attacks, you will be getting so many unwanted mails, spam mails in the mail. And ransomware, already I mentioned, malware attacks, malicious software. When you try to download some of the softwares in the over a net, the software may be a malicious content, or even from Play Store you may try to download many of the applications. So Google is keep on frequently monitoring all the mobile application which are all available in the Play Store. If any unusual activities are happened through that particular application, they immediately they will remove the application from the Play Store. This is normally done by the Google, but every day there are so many applications are created. But when you are installing the application, immediately it is asking the permission to access contacts and your files, audio, video. Then we are all giving the permission. Yes, that is, which means that you are giving the key to access your home to someone, that some other person, third party. When you are giving the key, then they are all having the good provision to enter into the home, and whatever they want they can take it. Similarly, we are giving the permission to access some our own files. So they are easily, they are collecting, they are capturing all informations, right? So that is why when you are storing your personal videos, maybe a fun video or anything, someone may easily, they can transfer their files from your mobile to their mobile or their server or whatever it is. So immediately they will do all kind of morphing, or they will do they will manipulate something, they will upload it in it. So some kind of cyber attacks may happens even when you are setting the DP in the WhatsApp, especially for girls or women. You should be cautious while keeping the DP in the WhatsApp. This is what we got an instruction from the cyber crime department. Even if someone is keeping their personal photo in the DP, WhatsApp DP, or Facebook, or periodical update of your status in the Facebook, that is also a danger one. Leaving to trip during this time, suppose someone is very much fond of taking photos and uploading in Facebook and keeping the status or WhatsApp status, leaving to this place Munnar or Ooty or something like that, and staying in a Ooty or staying in a resort and immediately they are taking photo and uploading. That is, you are giving the information to some other person, third party. So if it is necessary, do that. If you want to share with your family friends, share it personally. Don't put it in a social media. You can put it after completion of your activity. If it is really required, you please think about it. Right? So these are all the some of the information you are sharing with the persons. You are freely giving the information. And IoT and cloud vulnerabilities. Now, nowadays we have IoT devices. All sensors are connected with the internet. So all the sensor informations are stored in internet server. So there may be possibility of data theft or hacking. Say, assume that you have developed a smart home. All your devices, electrical appliances, electronics appliances are connected through sensors. Right? So if someone is hacking that entire smart home, then you imagine that you may have all appliances, but you could not use it because someone is controlling it. So how to protect it? That is the next big issue of the upcoming days, because we are all trying to use many IoT devices, no? All smart related devices, right? So AI powered cyber threats. Someone may use the AI program or chatbot or something they may use to attack the servers. Right. So let's see one by one quickly. Phishing attacks. Phishing is a cyber attack. An attacker trick user into revealing sensitive information. Already I mentioned that the password, banking details, OTP through fake emails, and websites or messages. Someday we may get a call. Sir, we are calling from this bank. We want to verify your details. Please share the details. Now all people are aware of that. We should not share the OTP with the any other person. Even we are getting the awareness information from the bank. Bank employees never ask any personal information or OTP from our bank. Please be cautious. So cyber related informations are every day we are receiving it. Right? So this is the one kind of a phishing. Maybe that is called a voice phishing. That is the last category, phishing. Voice phishing, right? And as SMS phishing, so we will be receiving the SMS to click on the particular link, maybe the feedback or something, right? And the spear phishing, target attack, and email phishing through email, they may target and they may send some unusual link. When you click on that particular link, automatically the entire system may be hacked. Then you will be under the problem of ransomware. And social engineering attacks. Someone may act like a regular person, impersonation, right? So calling like from the bank. When you don't get panic, sometime they may ask you like sir, you have received we received the parcel on this name. So we wanted to confirm that is it your parcel. They will confirm your name also. When you say yes, my name only, who sent that particular parcel? Then from they may mention the particular your friend name. How will they get this information? They may get the information from the Facebook or any of the social media, maybe Instagram or something. When you say yes, yeah, my friend only, he sent a parcel. Right, that is a parcel to me, sir. Now next thing is you will be under the trap. Sir, when we check that parcel, the parcel is some unusual things are there, maybe like brown sugar or something like that. So you are having some illegal contact with that this person, and you'll be getting it. Now we wanted to ensure, we wanted to go with the inquiry. Immediately they will ask you to come for the video conferencing. The video conferencing, they will set up that like a police station, like DSP and ASP. Some of the police personnel, they will wear the dresses, and the entire scenario is look like a police station. So you'll be under the panic. When you react to that, immediately you'll be under the trouble. Sir, we wanted to ensure, immediately transfer the money to our account, and once it's cleared, then we'll transfer the money back to your account. So this kind of some uh, conversation may happens. So be very clear with that, right? So fake technical support, psychological manipulation. This is what I said, psychological manipulation. Psychologically they will disturb you. Urgency and fear tactics. So this is also another method. I want to sell my car. I am working in army. Immediately I am transferring. I got transfer. So I wanted to shift my entire things to my place. So I want to sell my car. So this kind of things are happens in the real day-to-day life. These are all the newspaper information, and also I collected from the cyber crime department. So fake bank login pages, fraudulent job offer emails, fake password reset notifications, some kind of a link will be sent. Then how to prevent it? So awareness training. Now I am giving some awareness that army men cases is really happened. The one person is wear the army dress and put it in the social media. I wanted to sell my car. Then immediately one person contacted. Then immediately he said yes, he shared all the photos of the car. Sir, immediately transfer 10,000 or 12,000 for the initial booking. Then slowly, then he will brainwash. He will do some kind of all psychological tactics. Then he collected some amount, 50,000, 1 lakh something. After a certain time, when the person realized, immediately that person will switch off the number, or completely this person cannot contact that army person. So that is not a real army person. So these are all the things that happen. So we should be aware of that, what is happening in the cyber attacks. And verify email authenticity, multi-factor authentication. Yes, OTP mechanisms are there, right? Avoid clicking suspicious links. And ransomware attack, malware refers to malicious software designed to damage systems, steal information, or gain another. Some when you install software, certain softwares are not react to immediately. Simply it will monitor. It will collect the information. What are the user login ID, password? What are the websites they are regularly browsing? So it will collect all the information. That information will be passed to the server side, attacker side. So attacker may collect all the information. Accordingly, they will do some kind of a mischievous activity. And types of malware: viruses, worms, trojan, spyware, adware. These are all some of the types of malware. And ransomware encrypts user files and demands payment to restore the access. This is already I mentioned that. So some of the famous ransomware attacks: WannaCry and Lockbit. Attack process: infection through phishing or malicious downloads. When you download the certain files from some of the websites, also some of the blocks, from the blocks, if you download some of the document PDF, that may be possible. That is why when you are trying to access certain websites, always ensure whether it is a HTTPS protocol website or HTTPS means secured version, right? So that is always advisable. File encryption and ransom demand and possible data leakage. These are all the attack process. Prevention: when you want to maintain certain data, take a regular backup, update your software, antivirus software, and email filtering. Right. Essential cybersecurity tools. There are plenty of tools are available. We cannot cover all the tools within this short span of time. So I'll cover with some of the tools, few tools. Wireshark. So this Wireshark tool is mainly used for network traffic analysis. So which applications are used, TCP or UDP, what kind of network traffics are occurred, that we can analysis through Wireshark. And Nmap, network mapping, network scanning and discovery. Now I'm going to show the demo on this Nmap and SQL injection attack. And Metasploit, that penetration testing framework. Ethical hacking. When you say ethical hacking, hacking is unethical. What do you mean by ethical hacking? Anyone have an idea? Anyone can tell? Yes, participants. Any idea about ethical hacking? No response. I thought of everyone was in on condition. Right. Let me tell you. Hacking is some attackers are trying to find the vulnerability, weakness, or loophole in the system through which they may take the control of the system. That is a hacking. That is unethical. Whereas ethical hacking, whenever the softwares are developed by the company, they will invite some of the experts to find the vulnerability in the software. That is the ethical hacking, right? So they will find the vulnerabilities in the software before releasing it. After that, they will release the software, right? Pubsuit, that is the web application security testing, and Snort is the intrusion detection system. So these are all some of the tools. And network security tools, that firewall, probably firewall used in our laptop or in the system, network, and VPNs for secure communication, intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system, IDS, IPS for threat monitoring, and SIEM tools for security event management, and network segmentation for enhanced monitoring. So how do you protect it? Very simple. We can divide the network into different segments. Suppose if we have 240 systems, 100 systems are under one network and another remaining 140 systems are under another network. Or if you want to divide it further, we can divide it so that if anything happens, that only it will affect the particular network alone. So whenever you keep a very small network, that will not make any big impact to the whole network, right? And endpoint security tools, antivirus and anti-malware software, endpoint detection and response system, and multi-factor authentication, that is OTP. Again you will enter the password, then again you will enter the OTP. So the multi-factor authentication, and device encryption technology and patch management system. These are all the endpoint security tools. We have to, even in the mobile application also, we have to periodically update the software, right? And ethical hackers identify vulnerabilities before attacks exploit them. So phases: reconnaissance, scanning, exploitation, reporting. Reconnaissance in the thing, but it's kind of collecting the information. So through scanning also another process of what all the applications are open. Exploitation is finding the vulnerabilities and make use of the vulnerability, weakness. Suppose the door is open, this door is having the weak lock mechanism, then attackers can easily open the door, then reporting it. Popular tools: Kali Linux, Metasploit, John the Ripper, and Hydra. I worked on Kali Linux. Right now I don't have a Kali Linux, otherwise I would have shown the demo on Kali Linux. And web application security, WASP, that is the top 10 vulnerabilities. Secure coding practices and web application firewalls. Security testing using Pubsuit and WASP. These are all some of the web application tools. And cloud security, what are the challenges in cloud environment, and identity and access management. When someone is trying to access the cloud server or cloud databases, how the server will be providing the service, how it will be ensuring the particular person. Someone may trying to disturb the regular activity of the cloud, or they may trying to modify the content. So how they will be managing it, how they will protect the cloud. So that are the big question mark. cloud encryption and backup strategies, shared responsibility. Similarly, when you say cloud, periodic backup is very important, and they should have an alternative plan of natural disaster. Something is happened, the data will be, we may lose the data, or company may lose the data. All right. Shared responsibility model. Nowadays, we cloud server will be setting. The startup companies, they may use a cloud server with the shared responsibility and zero trust architecture. And A and cyber security. A for threat detection and anomaly analysis. Machine learning in malware classification. So based on the previous attacks, previous losses, they may categorize using the machine learning algorithm. And AI driven incident response and risk of adversarial AI attacks. And cybersecurity best practices: use strong and unique password. Password should be, you know, that what is the length of the password, and what is the password should consist of lowercase, uppercase, number, and character and special characters. Enable multi-factor authentication. Regular software updates and patching is required. And also awareness. What is happening in the real world? Just you have to go through the everyday newspaper, so that you will be learning some new kind of attacks. Frequent backup and recovery planning, that is also very important. And future trends in cybersecurity. Now we are trying to move on to the quantum computing. When quantum computing is comes in the real picture, they can easily crack the possible password, because the possible combination they can easily break by using the quantum computing technology. So we should have an alternative mechanism that is called a quantum cryptography. Now, whatever the present cryptography technique, that will not be suitable when you go with the quantum computing, because quantum computing is easily can guess all the possible combinations of password. So AI powered autonomous defense systems, blockchain for cybersecurity, and fifth generation and IoT security advancement. Some of the techniques, future trends. So conclusion. So you know that cybersecurity is essential for individuals and organization. Even our mobile phone also should be maintained, and our laptop, PC, or the particular organization should maintain all the data as well as the network. So how can we protect it? Through the awareness tools and the proactive defense, or and continuous learning is necessary to combat evolving threats. Now I'm going to show the two demonstration on SQL injection attack, and the another one Nmap. Participants, any question from your side? Any questions? I'm not getting any feedback from your side. I'm not getting any response. Shall I go with the demonstration? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. So the SQL injection attack is first, let me tell you in very short what is the SQL injection attack. I hope the screen is visible now. So normally when you want to extract the data from the database, normally we'll post the query like this: select star from user, where username equal to admin and password is equal to user input. But where in the injected input is, when they use kind of like R1 equal to 1 hyphen R1 equal to 1, that is when this AND condition and OR condition in the query, when you use that, if the condition is true, user input is when it is true means 1. So 1 equal to 1 is always true, no? So when they use that particular input, then they can easily log into the system. So let me show that. So I created a database. create a database. So this is the front end login form. So in the database, you gotta see that username admin, password is admin123. So this is why I created this one, admin123 means normally people used to create a password like this, admin123. So the attackers may easily guess the password, or when they guess, they can easily enter. Otherwise, the SQL injection attack, they may use some kind of a input like a 1 equal to 1, admin 123. So login successful, it is showing in the bottom. In the top it shows, for your understanding, just I am displaying the generated SQL query. So select star from user where username equal to admin and password equal to 123, admin 123. Login successful. Right. Now next, when I am trying with some other password, admin, invalid login, shows the invalid login. Suppose if I give a 1 equal to 1, that is given in the slide, 1 equal to 1. Yes. Now, when I use that first one, or 1 equal to 1, in that case, I didn't enter the username admin and admin 123. Just I entered or 1 equal to 1. So automatically the login becomes successful. So why is it happen? That is the SQL injection attack. Because when it is true, when you fixed 1 equal to 1, then condition is true. Instead of giving the username and password, correct username password, I'm giving that 1 equal to 1. So the condition is always true. So that produces through which they may be able to log into the system. This is I wanted to show that small SQL injection attack. Next I will go with the Nmap. I'll go with the Nmap. Just I'm opening it. I hope the screen is visible now, correct? Yes. Zenmap. Now I'm target any URL, and I can find out what all the applications are open. Now right now I wanted to open the MBU server, www.mbu.asia. This software you can download from net. It is a open source only. You can download for Windows, right? So here interface scan. Suppose you want to see that what all the applications are now currently running, TCP or UDP, right? So if you want to do that, you can select any one option. So once you select it, scan. Now it will show what are the ports, application in the sense port, that is HTTP port, HTTPS port, Telnet, FTP, SMTP. There are various applications. How this particular application can be connected? Through the port number. So now we are going to check what are the applications are running, what are the ports are open. So if you know that backdoor, the attackers can easily enter into the backdoor. That is why they are scanning the information. Now it's showing what are the portals are open, what is the IP address. Now look at here. Yes, TCP on port number, open port uh, yes, discovered open port 995/TCP on this particular IP address. So this port is open, and similarly 3306, 27 and 993. So it shows some of the ports. These are all the ports are open in a particular IP address of this, right? So this is a TCP UDP application. Similarly, you can try for other TCP also. You know the difference of what is TCP, what is UDP, right? Transmission Control Protocol and user datagram protocol. Now, in the TCP also, it's showing discovered open port number 21, port number 80. Look at from the bottom. 21 is a 23 is the telnet, 8 is the HTTP protocol, and some of the protocol port number I am not able to remember all the applications, right? Syn stealth scan timing, that is synchronous scan timing, and similarly you can check for rest of the scan also, ping scan. So what is the ping? When you ping means it will send the small packet to the particular IP address. That particular system is connected to the network. Then immediately the sender and receiver address will be changed. Suppose I wish to find that the particular system is available, ping mbu.h. Then immediately my sender IP address and destination IP address will be placed in a packet, and that will be transmitted. So in the receiving side, the MB will be a sender and I will be the receiver. Again, I will be receiving the packet. So which indicates the particular system is connected in a network. Right. So similarly, we can ping and find out what all the systems are connected in a network. So I hope this session is useful to you. Lot of tools are available, but I'm not able to cover all those things within the session time. Any doubt from your side, participants? Any doubt? Any doubt? If no doubt, then we can stop this session. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for the organizers for the good way of organizing the entire session. Sir, over to you, sir. I completed my session. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello. Sir, I completed.
Participants, if you have any queries, you may ask now.
No questions, then we can wind up the session, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. I conclude with a vote of thanks, sir.
Okay, right. All right.
Good evening, everyone. As we come to the end of this valuable seminar on cybersecurity in action, essential tools and techniques for digital protection, I consider it as a great privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I express our sincere gratitude to our respected resource person, Dr. Sukumar sir, Professor, Department of CSE, Mohan Babu University, Tirupati, for sharing his valuable knowledge, insights, and practical understanding of cybersecurity with us. Your session has greatly enriched our understanding of digital safety and protection. I would like to thank the Indian Council of Research and Development (ICRD) and SKRGC Academy for organizing this meaningful seminar and creating an excellent platform for learning and professional development. My heartfelt appreciation goes to the management, coordinators, technical team, faculty members, volunteers, and student organizers for their tireless efforts in making their event successful. A special thanks to all the participants for your active involvement, enthusiasm, and keen interest throughout the seminar. Your participation truly made this session interactive. Once again, thank you everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity.